Joyce Meyer responded. The big news in the Christian community is that Joyce Meyer, a longtime host on Daystar Television, is putting her program Enjoying Everyday Life on pause amid the ongoing scandal. Since the scandal broke, many in the Christian community have been urging prominent ministries airing their shows on Daystar to address the situation, but it seemed like the big names were staying silent. I was surprised she stayed silent for this long, especially given her own personal experiences. Well, today, the Roy's Report published an email from Joyce Meyer's son, Dan Meyer, addressing the situation. Here's what the email says. Daystar has been a long-standing broadcast partner, helping our ministry to share the life-changing message of Jesus around the world. However, in recent weeks, we have become troubled by allegations surrounding the Daystar television network. Due to the nature of these allegations and my mom's own story, we feel a profound responsibility to stand for truth and create space for its discovery. In addition, we must always be sensitive to the hearts of those walking on this journey with us. As many of you are aware, we have received a significant and growing amount of concern from our partners and viewers regarding the Daystar situation. This email is one of the most significant developments since the Daystar scandal began. Joyce Meyer has been one of the biggest hosts on the network, so her decision to take action speaks volumes. It's a clear sign that Jonathan and Susie Lamb's voices are finally being heard, and hopefully this means the justice they've been fighting for isn't far off. What makes this even more powerful is Joyce Meyer's history. She's been very open about her own experience with SA at the hands of her father, which is why so many people expected her to speak out sooner. Her story has always resonated with others, and her decision to take a stand now could encourage more people to address this issue head on. It's a big moment, and it feels like we're finally seeing some progress.
I'll never know what it's like to have a great dad. I'll never know what it's like to be able to sit on my dad's lap, put my arms around his neck, and just get a hug without fear that it's going to turn into something else. I'll never be able to be hurting and ask my dad to go have coffee with me and sit down and just tell him what I'm going through and have him really care. I'll never have that. And literally what he did was me. And he did it every week, at least once a week, until the time I was 18.
Well, I was just very, very young when he started to put his hands on me and do different things. And but when I was a young teenager, it went beyond just putting his hands on me to just making me his mistress. Mm-hmm. And my mom caught him when I was a teenager. She came home unexpectedly and caught him. And
this is what so many of us have been waiting for. Joyce Meyer pausing her program sends a clear and powerful message to other ministers on Daystar. It's time to take a stand. Some well-known figures like Jack Graham, Jesse Duplantis, Lance Wallnau, and Hank and Brenda Kunneman have recently left Daystar too. But here's the thing. They didn't directly cite the scandal as their reason. Instead, they gave other explanations, which makes it seem like they didn't want to stir the pot or make things messier. But Joyce Meyer? She's taken a bold step, and we've got to give her credit for it. By putting her program on hold, she's making a statement and showing that she's willing to lend her voice to this issue. It's a move that many of us hope to see from other big names in ministry. Hopefully, this encourages others to follow her lead and take a stand instead of staying quiet.
Joyce Meyer, a woman of tremendous courage while others remain silent, has left Daystar with a powerful statement. And this was the statement that they released, which I thought was really, at least it was poignant and spoke on what this is really all about. Daystar has been a long-standing broadcast partner, helping our ministry to share the life-changing message of Jesus around the world. However, in recent weeks, we have become troubled by allegations surrounding the Daystar television network. Joyce Meyer's son, Dan Meyer, wrote in an email to Joyce Meyer Ministries and obtained by RNS. That is so incredible. May I just say that you are working with your son. And we've watched all of that grow. Due to the nature of these allegations and my mom's own story, we feel a profound responsibility to stand for truth and create space for its discovery. Amen. In addition, we must always be sensitive to the hearts of those walking on this journey with us. As many of you are aware, we have received a significant growing amount of concern from our partners and viewers regarding the Daystar situation. This is what Daystar Television says today. official statement. We love and appreciate at Joyce Meyer and appreciate her desire to see closure in this situation. Her time slots will be filled by programmers from our waiting list, ensuring our mission remains uninterrupted. I'm just going to say straight up here that I really wonder who is waiting in the wings to get onto Daystar right now, because this has to be dealt with in order for Daystar to move forward. I don't want to see Daystar end, but the key to Daystar actually moving forward would be the restoration of Joni and Jonathan, should that be possible. And I think it may not be possible on Joni's side. And that's because of speaking to her the night when my broadcast first went up. And I spoke with Joni, and she told me that Jonathan was trying to kill her. And when I repeated that statement back, she said to me, well, you know, he's trying to destroy the ministry. And then she said that Susie was, a pathological liar. And she said many things that night. So basically, Daystar, even in this comment here, see, I have intimate knowledge of what's going on because I know Jonathan and Susie. We have it on good report. They're saying that law enforcement is concluding their evaluation of the facts with no charges. I'm very sorry, but that is absolutely not true. There has not been basically the kind of investigation that needs to take place. And in fact, the ramping up of it is about to start.